Hi everyone, it's Linda, and I thought I would share something a little different today as far as videos from me. I'm gonna actually just based off of a suggestion from one of my friends. I'm going to show the Trollbeads Flower of the Month collection to you in full. And this is probably, to me, like if you are a lover of flowers and if you love troll beads, to me, this is the quintessential collection to purchase. It is just perfectly executed. The beads themselves are just gorgeous. And well, I'm just gonna get right into it. So first bead that we have here is the Snowdrop of January. And this is probably one of the more daintier beads, if you see it here. You have the little snowdrop, and of course you have the leaves and the stem wrapping around to create the opening. And with all of the flower of the month silver beads, there is always a hidden pearl. So this one here is probably one of the more daintier flower of the month beads. And again, this one is Snowdrop of January. The next flower of the month is going to be this beauty right here. I'm just gonna flip that around. This one is the Violet of February. And of course you have the beautiful violet flowers. And violets, of course, always have those huge fuzzy leaves. And you have two leaves right there. And then, of course, the beautiful detailing of the violet flower. And, of course, again, we have the hidden pearl. So that is the Violet of February. And then, like, this was one of the first ones that I purchased. This is the Daffodil of March. This one I had to have because Harlan's birthday is in March. So wanted this to represent his birth month. This is probably one of the larger flower of the month beads. And this one, you can see we have a daffodil there and a daffodil right there. And again, the stems and the leaves wrap around so artistically to form the opening that the bracelet goes through. And of course, again, there is the hidden pearl. So just to compare the three so far as the size goes, just so you can see. I'm trying to get it. So here we have the daffodil, the violet, and the snowdrop. So you can see, you know, the January and February are definitely more delicate as far as the actual bead itself is concerned. And then we have, and again, this is also a rather delicate bead. This one here is the Daisy of April. And this one, you just have two of the big daisy flowers. And again, it just kind of wraps around with the stem itself. There we go. Looks like the focus is better when I have my right hand in here. So we have the two daisies, and then we have the leaf that and stem that kind of wraps around with the hidden pearl. And then we have, this is not a flower I myself am personally familiar with, but this is the Buckthorn of May. And so we have one bloom here, and then we have another bloom right there, and a third bloom. And then the leaves themselves are encasing, again, that little hidden pearl. So again, this is probably one of the more dainty beads of the month. And then this here was, again, one of the beads that I had to have from the beginning. This is Rose of June. And this one just has this gorgeous, 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 massive rose. And on the bottom, of course, we have the stem and the leaves that just wrap around. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves total. And of course, one of those is embracing that hidden pearl. So that is Rose of June. And then for July, we have the water lily, the water lilies of July. And so this one, we just have the beautiful water lily flower that you would see floating on the water. And this one, we have 2 beautifully detailed leaves where we have the hidden pearl right there. And then for August, we have the Poppies of August. And this one, again, is probably one of the more dainty beads. Like right here, this little detail, that would be one of the, I guess, poppy pods. Like, I don't know if you can see where my thumb is, but that right there would be one of the pods before the poppy unfurls and opens up. And then, of course, we have the stem that wraps around. And again, the hidden pearl. And then this one, unfortunately, I am very familiar with this flower. This one's in my garden as we speak. I'm always pulling this one. This is the Bindweed of September. And this is one of those weeds in my garden. Like, it just wraps it's very, almost like ivy, where it unfurls like these long tendrils that tend to wrap around and climb up and smother any of your flowers. And yeah, this one I find in my garden quite a bit, and I'm always pulling it. But we have a leaf there and a leaf there. And actually, it looks like there's 3 leaves total. And then, of course, that hidden pearl. And it's funny because to me, these 2, the August and the September, are so similar. And it's funny, at this one store that is now no longer actively selling troll beads here in my city, they actually had this one marked as the August flower of the month. And they had 2 of these, and I picked one up from my friend Ollie, telling her, you know, it was the Poppies of August, and she had filmed a video, and she kept saying, calling it, you know, the September. And I'm like, no, it was the poppy. And she's like, no, I really think it is September. And they look so similar. But if you look at the profile, like the bindweed, it has this longer throat, I guess. So compared to the poppy. So definitely much different. Plus the poppy again has that telltale little pod right there. And then for November, we have the calendula, or I'm sorry, October. We have the Calendula of October, and this one has those large flowers. It has 2 large flowers, and then it has like these smaller leaves. I'm trying to get it to focus right here. And of course we have the hidden pearl. I don't know if you can hear my son there. He's coming in to try to get my dog Aspen out from under my feet. But this here is the Calendula of October. And then this one here, this is a very nice showy flower of the month. This is the Chrysanthemum of November. And this one, the pearl is not so hidden. It's just right there in the front of the flower. And this one has all these beautiful leaves. It's got a total of 6 leaves. And that again is the Chrysanthemum of November. And then finally, we have the Narcissus of December. And this one is a rather large, showy flower of the month. You've got that large narcissus flower with the stem and leaves wrapping around to form the opening. And again, that hidden pearl. So like putting some of these, and forgive me here, I have, now I have a kitty in here that is trying to get my attention and trying to get me to give him some treats. But here is August, September, October, November, and December all together. And then let me do, ow, winter. Forgive me, guys. Again, just trying to feature all of these together. So we have June, July, May, April, March, February, and January. Just to kind of give you an idea as to size. And just to, I kind of feel these belong with the flower of the month. Like these were released Mother's Day. And these were also by Søren Nielsen, who designed all of the flower of the month. And this is the Compassion Rose. And these, instead of a white pearl, these have a rose pearl. And you can see, like I do have 2 pearls. One is pinker than the other. But my whole thought process of getting 2 was kind of styling them all together, kind of like this. And actually, I did with this bangle. Forgive me here, I'm just doing this off camera. What I'm doing is putting all of these on my twisted bangle. Like, I even think without any glass beads, like this right here, is just a beautiful combination. This is Rose of June, and then the two Compassion roses. This was Mother's Day 2021. There was even like a ring that was released at the same time, along with a pendant. Don't have the pendant yet, but that is definitely something I am interested in getting. So that, my friends, is the Flower of the Month series. Let me know if you liked this video. I am thinking also of maybe starting to film like maybe some of my complete glass kits that I have, and maybe even some of the glass kits where maybe I'm only missing like one bead from them, just so you can kind of, especially for you newer collectors, so you can kind of get an idea of the different glass kits and the beads included. Who knows, you might discover something you didn't know about before. So anyway, that is the Flower of the Month collection. Hope you enjoyed my video. Bye, guys.